Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. Today I am on stamping through the alphabet and I'm at S. So for today, S is for Spotlight on Nature. I believe it's possible that this stamp set may be carrying over, but I've not had that confirmed yet. And because I have been concentrating on the new Secret C, I've decided to bring Night of Navy back in because in case it's feeling left out. And so I've got some spring colours here, Soft Seafoam, Lemon Lolly Bubble Bath, and I've also got them in my blend. So I'm just popping them over there just now. And what I want to do is make a kind of a background first. Now I've decided to, right at this moment, just out of my head, just decided to bring elements of text in. Because this is a great stamp set to add texture. So I think what I want to do, I'll just bring this one, I think, at the moment. We'll see what happens. It will develop. I'm just going to use these spring colours in the background. I have not tried this out. I think it will work. Excuse me while I get a wee drink. Excuse me for that. I hope that wasn't too noisy. Glugging. Right, so here we've got nice soft colours from the Subtles range. I'm just going to use them in the background to create a bit of texture. And we have some texture stamps in here as well, and Spotlight on Nature. So let's use this kind of hash, and we've got our wee dot edge as well. We'll use that at the end. And I'm bringing the pink this time. Not really thinking about where I'm putting them, not being strategic. I'm just creating a background, really. And it's some Lemon Lolly in the background too. Do you think with this time, shall we use that wee dot edge, or will we? I think we'll go for a bit of more distinct splatter here. Bring the lemon in that way. Yeah, that will work. Just fill in the gaps. Right, so enough. So we no longer have a plain white piece of card. We'll close these inks up. My brain's just clicking. I'm going to try this. If you're watching this now, it must have worked. I'm going to put some leaves in the background, and then I am going to use, this is my main image, and the butterfly will feature. Right, so I'm just having fun here. I'm going to ink this up in Soft Seafoam. got a bit of foliage there with the excuse me, might even want to bring that on just slightly in that corner. Okay, I've done it. Where is she going? Where is she going? She doesn't really know herself. Right, so I need the big block for this image. So we're at S already, gosh. And I have had another few days break, but that's okay. So I think because it's a bigger stamp, I find it easier to just... So I'm using Night of Navy. I did think of using Secret Sea, but kind of felt that Night of Navy was probably feeling a little bit left out. Just stamp that about there. So I brought my blends down, but I don't know if they're going to be necessary. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I'm thinking I might not need to use blends here. Anyway, and then we want the butterfly. So we'll take that off. The butterfly on here. I love this. Right, so I wanted to show you, if you wanted the butterfly facing the other way, if you take your silicone mat, I'm going to put this in that corner there. I'm just meant to make sure that you can see what I'm doing here. Silicone mat and stamp down in that corner there on the silicone mat. And then if I want to have the butterfly facing that way, maybe I just stamp that down. It may not be perfect, but I'm okay with that. There you go. So same butterfly facing both directions. And I think I'll just sneak in my sentiment here, my thanks. Tuck that in there. How pretty! Now just by playing, what do you think? Do you like that? And then I just want to very gently take this very fine splatter stamp. See if I've got a smaller block. Sometimes if you have too big a block, that's when you end up with halos. I just want to gently, I'm going to stamp off first just till I see. So I'm going to keep it gentle. I'm stamping off, on, off, on, 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 off, on, 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 on. You can actually get quite a lot from, but don't want that halo. Off, on, 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 4, 5, 6. How pretty is that? Shall we stop? Stop while the going's good. It's a nice, gentle card. I am not going to add colour. You can go in if you want and add colour to your flowers and leaves. I quite like that look, so I'm just going to cut this down a bit. Because I didn't know what I was going to do, I haven't I'm just looking to see if I've got any scraps in the lighter colour. I haven't. I do have a piece of Night of Navy. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go with it, because, do you know, you could go with any colour. You could... Right, so let's just... Right, we'll cut the... Well, shall we just cut this to the card base? Or shall we layer them onto a white card base? I know you can't tell, I can't hear your response right now because this is recorded, but the other thing, actually, when I'm thinking about it, if we just do it straight onto the white card base, and just, it doesn't always have to have lots of layers. What you can do is define that. I kind of want to just define that edge, that's all. So we can just dip that into the... Now don't pull it through, because you could cut the ink pad. I'm just dipping it in on the edge, each edge there, and give a much more subtle edging and frame. And then you can glue this together. Hopefully we've got glue that works. So another very simple stamp thing. Card, and where's my bone folder? Oh, I tidied, oh there it is. I tidied up my desk a bit last night and then I can't find anything. So there you have a very gentle card, and I brought, poor Night of Navy's been feeling left out, so I brought you back in. And as I say, I did consider colouring in with the blends and then decided not to. I just quite like the detail of the line drawing. So thank you very, very much for your support throughout this series. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Please press the bell icon to get notified when I'm coming on again. Yeah, I'll see you at tea. I don't know what I'm going to choose for tea. Woohoo! Always a decision, isn't it? What's for tea? Okay, double meaning. But thank you very much. I'll see you on the next one.